Hello and welcome to the third round of the 2025 Discraft Green Mountain Championship presented by Smugglers Not Resort. It's where we are this week. It's beautiful. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two hot geese.
Honk.
Chilly one out there. Fall is in the air. Jackets abound. It was a big open course, very different from what we've seen the last 2 days. Before we get into all of that, though, the first run of JomezPro Tour Series PDs from Discmania sold out super quick, so we ran it back for you guys. So check that out on JomezPro.com/shop, probably is the website. And if it's not, you can get there very easily if you just go to JomezPro.com. Missy Gannon shooting the hot round back-to-back days at Brewster Ridge, leading by 4 strokes of her own Scoggins. Lisa Fajkus and Cadence Burge trailing as well. Pretty big gap between Missy and Cadence.
It was very cold this morning.
Yeah.
We started out the day in the low 30s. Oof. No wind in the forecast, though, but sadly the forecast was mistaken. So there was wind all day, about 10 to 12, sometimes gusts a little bit more than that. Doesn't come to play on hole 1, though. This is all about just placement shots. This is a really tough par 4 for the FPO field. You got to get across into that island. Your second shot, if you have a huge forehand, you can get to, but most players just playing this one for par. Let's watch Paige Pierce on the chase card throw a really nice first shot. Oh no.
Well... big, but out of bounds. Did they change this one last year? Or has it been a couple? Okay.
Yeah, last year they the pin used to be a little bit straighter, a little bit more to the left, and they kind of built a little cove to the right over here. You can see Paige really pushing that OB to the left. It's really pinched in on the right and left side. This green is very small, and Paige Pierce gonna save the par.
First on the tee, from Beacon, New York, currently holding on to a 4-stroke lead. Let's give it up for Missy Gannon.
Let's give it up for this morning light, honestly.
Yeah, majestic. Hole 1 tees off nearby where Fox Run tees off as well. It's a really cool little tournament central area and just some of the most beautiful sweeping views you will ever see, especially on a disc golf course. The foliage changing just a little bit. We really have a beautiful place to work here today in Vermont.
We do. Just the fact that both courses start in the same spot and are so wildly different is worth coming to see if you haven't been here.
Stepping up next from Los Angeles, California. She is the current world champion of disc golf. Let's make some noise for own Scoggins.
Today is obviously moving day. Normally it's a cut day. We said it was a cut day yesterday, but then we got a secret email last night in the middle of the night that there is no cut anymore. So no one's getting cut. Everyone's playing all 4 days. And we will get to have an exciting cash line battle.
Let's put our hands together for Lisa Fajkus.
I'm a fan of the change. You know,
Yeah.
We all made it to this playoff, which, you know, isn't the easiest to qualify for. Only the top 50 women get into this event. And let us play it, you know?
Yep. And I think that is the reason why giving everyone the ability to battle in this kind of different championship format that we have.
Completing this impressive foursome from Huntsville, Alabama. Let's welcome Cadence Burge.
Nice to see Cadence Burge back on the lead card. She's been playing solid golf all year. Nice to have her back. But yeah, so the exciting format that I'm talking about is the top 50 get to play this event this week, and then your positioning this week dictates whether you are able to make it to Maple Hill. So only 36 competitors make it to Maple Hill initially, but I believe the first 4, is it the next 4 competitors that are out of the cut from here or 2?
I thought it was there's four more spots to fill for MVP from here.
Yes.
And then from MVP, it's 2 can make it to the championship.
Championship.
Yeah,
Okay.
that aren't in the top 18.
So yeah, so the top 36 are in for MVP guaranteed, but we have 4 more positions that are going to be jockeying, and hopefully we'll be following this storyline just a little bit. Even if it's not on this post-produced coverage, we'll tell you about it tomorrow as it comes into play. And yeah, it's important to get to MVP because you could have the the tournament of your life at Maple Hill and all of a sudden find your way competing for one of the biggest prize packages we have all year at the Pro Tour Championships this year in Virginia.
That's such a cool storyline. Like,
Yeah.
I hope we get to see that.
Me too. Like Nathan Queen style.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And you can see how this change of pushing this pin back has made it pretty tough to score on. Where Missy landed would have been putting probably even still from circle 2 on the old pin. I think this green is beautiful, but I don't think it scores super well for FPO. Most ladies kind of taking some off and playing for par.
Yeah, this played as the second most difficult hole of the day. Only 40% of the field getting a par, the rest with a bogey or worse. 20% with a double bogey or worse.
Yeah, put it back.
Yeah, makes me feel a lot better about hole 1.
Honestly, they tightened a lot of the OB in a lot of strategic places, and today played hard even without crazy wind. Like, there was wind, but sometimes we're out here, it's over 20. And it was like relatively calm for a Fox Run day, and it still played tough.
It was not calm.
Well, like I don't know. I've seen compared to like previous years.
Yeah.
You know, like some true windstorm type.
The out of the entire field of the top 50 women in the world here at this event. Oh man, Lisa so close to saving that par. There were no birdies. Rip. I think we'll see like maybe one tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
Paige
two.
basically did it if she stayed in bounds.
With the big circle 2 putt. It did not help today that it was very cold on the tee off.
So cold.
Not only were you cold, but if you didn't bring your distance side last night and take care of them like good little babies, they were very cold too.
Oh,
Yeah.
the babies.
The babies. My babies were very cold.
Your babies.
I know. 4 competitors got to circle 2 in regulation. Shout out to them.
Yep. Owen and Lisa starting with that bogey. This course kind of just feels like a bit of a pressure cooker. Pressure's on, and
Yeah.
keeping it in bounds. If you go out of bounds, you're likely not saving par. Like, you saw how difficult it was for Paige to save par, so it just feels a little stressful out there.
Yeah, you can feel the vibes on the card too.
Yeah.
Everyone's really pushing.
The whole field was kind of stressed.
Yeah.
Hole 2. This one's nice, a par 3, 250 feet. Tricky tunnel, of course, but it's short, so that's nice. Elevated pin. The OB definitely comes into play if you really blast one down there, or throw a turning shot, or perhaps a forehand, which you don't really see, but you could. The OB wraps down to that right corner. First things first, get through the tunnel. You see a lot of putters and mids. The occasional fairway. I used to think this one was so easy. And then,
Really?
yeah, like,
I think I've always thought it was so hard.
And then now, like, it's impossible.
It is a very tight hallway for so far.
I think it's just because it's like this slight left to right moving
Yeah.
nature of it. It's hard to just throw it straight down there. You want to throw a turn.
Yep. But really, it's just a straight.
It's really just a straight. Ah, that was looking good from Cadence.
You also really do have to keep it low on this one. The OB comes up so fast behind the basket. So, like, I don't know, a lot of competitors on the Pro Tour are really comfortable throwing fast speed discs at gaps. Just feels comfortable in their hand. It's what we do most of the time. And you just want to do that here. But then you will be out of bounds past the basket if you try that. And it's a tester comeback putt.
No one quite parking this thing. Lisa putting a lot of turn on this. And gonna have a look.
This one played as the 4th easiest hole of the day.
Do you have a guess for easiest? In my brain, I'm going, they're all hard, they're all hard, they're all hard.
They are all hard. I bet it's that little turnover hole. 6? I bet it's hole 6.
Oh, the uphill one?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess 4.
Okay.
Missy not quite getting through, but it's fine.
Yeah, that left side's pretty brutal here, but as long as you go OB,
Oof.
most competitors are assuming the par here if they're not making this putt. Own. Gonna run this one.
Her and Lisa both hitting cage from distance.
Missy's putter's been on all weekend. And that is not changing on hole 2. A nice clutch par save.
She must have taken that sweet baby inside.
Her putters are warm and toasty. I did have my caddy put discs like under his shirt on his belly for the first few holes.
You made him go straight skin?
I didn't make him. He offered. And it worked.
He didn't go just
No.
over the shirt?
No.
Under the jacket?
No. Body warmth.
Oh
baby.
my gosh, I hope you're paying him.
I should.
Get him a beer at least, eh?
I'm paying him great jokes. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Paige Pierce and Kaidi Alsalu parking that one.
Excuse me, sorry. Hey, oh, sorry. Excuse me. Hello. Hey. Thank you. A Nakwa. I'm looking for a Nakwa. Do you have one?
Hey, Germ, you can't cut in line.
My apologies. You may have noticed I just cut you in line. I'm just looking for a Nakwa.
A Nakwa? Here, use mine.
Got it. Thanks.
Hole 3, a really tough 300-foot par 3. This one just scares the bejesus out of me on the tee pad. Look at it.
Oh, I know.
That Mando tree definitely comes into play, but I think the scariest part is accidentally throwing right after the Mando tree. It's in between a fairway and a driver, but mids work as well. But being uphill, it's sometimes a pump for a mid, so you find yourself accidentally ripping it right. It's just player's choice here. What you're going to see, the OB does wrap around behind the basket at the bottom of the hill, so you see rolls as well. Tons of roots on the green, so it makes up shots difficult if you hit early.
Plus some rollaways to an OB line that's right at the bottom of the hill, so it can be kind of tough. Missy hitting the Mando tree, dropping short.
You can see both Cadence and Missy both so good at throwing backhands through gaps are having trouble here. There's like something witchy going on this hole, I swear. It is so hard. I'm always impressed to see people park it. Here's Owen with a beautiful, a nice flex line. Just a little high.
Yeah, I feel like to park it, you gotta just get the perfect
Pushing.
like baby hyzer flip to straight push. It's so difficult.
Lisa really thinking about that right side.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see.
Yeah, safe, but kind of odd. Like, she's definitely never practiced this shot, you know?
Yeah. Still has to make the Mando. She's careening to the right, and thankfully that disc knocks down. It's there's some gaps over there. I ended up with my tee shot over there. There's something.
Cadence, a lot of work left on the second. Also, got to be so careful of those rollaways. Did we say that?
Yeah. There's an OB line deep.
It's like right there at the bottom of the hill.
Man, this course is so scenic.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see, like, instead of just sky, it's a wall of trees from a mountain. Cool. Look at that.
I
Look
know.
at that.
It's the best.
So pretty.
The sky was like a very intense blue today, too.
Deep.
Deep.
Here's Lisa trying to get that approach on the green and sitting down, and she does it. There was only 3 birdies on hole 3 today.
Boy.
So it is hard. I'm glad everyone feels like that.
Yeah, I've kind of been asking around a little bit of like, hey, what do you think of the Brewster back-to-back? And it's interesting. It's a different kind of pressure because a lot of ladies feel more comfortable scoring on Brewster. And then it kind of puts a lot of extra pressure
On Fox.
on, moving day out here.
It's weird, too, because we've always had a cut here. So it's strange, too, because today, like Erika and I were both saying earlier, our card mates, everyone's... Oh, everyone's a little nervous because we're used to like this being the day. This is it, you got to make it work. But yeah, a lot of times cut day is at Brewster.
True.
So weird.
Yeah, so cut day here. Oh, yeah. Also, we didn't know it was not cut day until this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, so a very interesting turn of events here. I kind of like Brewster, but man, it does put pressure on today.
I think I like alternating.
Okay.
Yeah. Just slightly more. I don't mind Brewster, but it definitely would have been nice to know there was no cut at second Brewster day, Because I definitely felt pressure. Like, I got to score here because Fox
I'm
ain't
gonna
for
run
me.
some crazy
you
stuff.
know? Yeah.
Dang,
3 bogeys.
Yeah, shout out to Holland Hanley, Taylor Chosek, and Evelina Salonen. Holland Hanley parking the hole. She parked it last year too. She likes this one.
Anniken Sten, Evelina Salonen, Ella Hansen all at 1 down through 5 and 6. So course playing tough today.
Yeah, and it always does.
It always does. Here's my guess for easiest. Just because of the distance. It's definitely still tricky and easy to find out of bounds. You see a lot of just turning shots, like really high, a lot of turn over to that right side bubble. Occasionally you'll see people play down the left-hand side straight, but very, very rarely. If you find that bubble, it's then really not that far to get to this little rock green. This is where you started to like really feel the wind though. At least I did on the green. There's like one tree to avoid that we've all been in as well. So don't land in that. And then you're
It's more like a big bush than a tree.
It is. It is.
Like,
I was right behind it.
it's like the biggest bush you've ever seen.
Is it?
Yeah. Owen with a really nice flex shot. Heading towards out of bounds.
There it
It
is.
checks up nicely. It goes farther than most competitors trying to go on this tee shot.
Yeah, I mean, she's going destroyer. Like a lot of ladies going mid-range or fairway driver. That's also great. I like forehand on the second shot myself.
God, now I'm conflicted. Is it a bush or a tree? Like a
Trush.
unruly tree.
Ooh, I like that. That's my vote.
Cadence with a
Pretty.
really pretty turning shot. Doesn't ever bring that tree into play at all.
Really nice grouping here from the lead card.
The colors are just popping out here.
Yeah, you can tell we had a nice frost last night.
Yeah.
And
Lisa gonna go to the opposite side of the tree, like Erika said, more out in the bubble.
sets up nicely for the sidearm.
Yeah, it kind of forces the sidearm, but Lisa's got a good one.
It looks like it's fairly calm out there on this green.
Yeah, there was like a few little gusts here and there. It's hole 5 is when it really was like.
Hello.
Missy showing off her forehand. She's going to be inside the circle.
Yeah, these drives really are so good to make this upshot nice and easy. Makes me feel really good about my guess.
Yeah, sadly though.
Shh. Don't ruin it yet. Let me have hope while they throw these really easy upshots
I
for
know,
easy
they're
birdies.
all so good. They're making this hole look like it is the easiest. There were 15 birdies on this hole today.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It averaged at 0.11 under par.
There probably weren't that many that average under par. My guess is 4. 3. 4.
3. Wow.
Dang it.
That's less than I would. Oh, wait, no, 4. You're right. It's
Wow.
4. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I
That's
like
right.
that you said 3, 4. 3, just like me.
Yeah.
Lisa coming up a little low right side on that birdie bid.
This one was in a tie for the third easiest hole.
Dang it.
Mm-hmm. And it was very close. Cadence in for the birdie. Working her way back to even par through 4. I can't remember. Do you remember what the hot round is on Fox?
I can look.
I know, like Erika said in the opening, nice birdie from Missy
I
Gannon.
want to say it's like a 9 down.
It is playing harder this year for sure. I would say two 2, maybe 3 strokes harder. We have a change on hole 8, and a lot of OBs are pinched in pretty significantly.
Yeah.
So it's definitely 2 or 3 strokes harder. But yeah, I think hot round has been like a 9 or 10.
I think 9, yeah. Let me double check.
It's not something we see very often, though.
Mm-mm. White Pants Haley probably is my guess.
True that.
When she won in 2021, that's my guess. Let's see. 9 down. Oh my gosh, I'm right. Haley King, GMC round 3.
It was White Pants Haley.
It was. Wow.
Yeah, that was some of the best disc golf we've ever watched from Haley King. I remember it well.
This season, Team Discraft is making a statement, and the message is loud and clear. Discraft, built for flight.
Here we are.
Here we are.
On hole 5. It's, well, I think potentially one of the worst holes for FPO on tour. It's 455 feet, slightly downhill, but only slightly. You have to hit this tiny gap that the drone's flying through on a pure hyzer. We might see Owen do something freaky, like try to flex through that gap. The OB line, though, is so punishing right there because if you flip it just a little bit, you find out of bounds. And then we had a ripping headwind as well, which does not make it any easier. A lot of FPO just trying to get down into this line of trees or somewhere nearby and play it for par.
They, in case you didn't know, really pinch the left side in
Did
by that.
they?
It's right by that tree. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I ended up on that left side a little bit, and it would have been safe by like 15 feet last year. Now look how close that stake is by that
I did
spotter
not
to the
even-
left side.
Yeah.
Super pinch. It's not really viable over there. See?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
There's not even a little spot.
Uh-huh.
Pushing everyone to go for the hyzer line.
Poor lefties.
Yeah. They have to go over OB for a long way.
Ooh.
That's pretty. Go, 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 go.
Come on. Still so good.
Yeah, some great ground play. You see so many discs land right in the middle of those trees. I think the wind almost kind of helps today because it forces you to throw something more overstable and kind of commit to that outside route. But yeah, the distance is just not there for most of the field to even come close to getting to the circle or to the putting surface at all.
Lisa left with a shot we have all done, and if you're not lucky enough to be
No.
lined up to that little secret bridge, it's pitch out land.
Instant bogey at best.
Yeah, and
Oh.
even this, like, not the okay. It looked like
It
a
did.
run, right?
It did.
Yeah, this one sees what, maybe 1 birdie, 2 birdies, like a
it's
year.
It's like an eagle celebration.
Yeah.
It's played as the 3rd most difficult hole of the day. Less than half of the field parring. 55% of the field with a bogey or worse. 20 with a double bogey or worse. Like hole 1, this one could use a redesign for FPO. They're the only 2 holes that I think are really not great.
I think 8 didn't need to go back to how it was
Yeah.
either. But other than that, I like this course. I
Yeah.
just think we don't need to continue to bring the OB in more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
Every year they're taking away key landing zones.
It felt a little like D-Glow where a lot of the changes felt like they were maybe not considering the FPO with not them in mind, I guess. And thankfully it is laid right out in front of you, so it is
Yeah.
fair. It's just significantly harder.
It just feels more like damage control instead of attacking, which isn't particularly fun to play or watch.
Yeah, agreed. And we will not see scores as hot this year as we have in years past, at least not as many. Last year we were seeing, got to the point where shooting 5 down was like a mandatory score on Fox
I know,
Run.
it was awesome.
But yeah, it's going to be a lot closer to par, and some people love that. It's an opinion. There were no birdies on hole 5 today. Hopefully we'll see one tomorrow. Only 2 competitors got to circle 2 in regulation. I hope we don't see as much wind tomorrow. I hope it's just like Nice calm day. I want to see like what the field can do with a pure, no wind day.
That would be nice.
I'm so curious.
You know what they say about hope, though? It's the death of joy. Hole 6 is a par 3. It's 265 feet uphill. I like a forehand. You also see a lot of turning backhands, though. The foliage has kind of grown in off the tee and feels really close on that left side on the backhand. This is a little bit of an elevated pin. It's really easy to find OB left if you fade out on the backhand or OB short on the forehand. But yeah, this is Madison's guess for easiest hole. It's a really good guess.
No, I'm really wrong.
Oh.
This one's in the middle of the pack. It averaged right at even par. Owen gonna show us why it looks easy though. For forehand players, it's kind of almost just a little chip shot up the hill.
That left side's like popping off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not usually that tight.
Yeah, it's really tight. We did have a friendly wind today too. We had a left to right wind, so it helps the backhands, helps the forehands as long as you give it enough height. The basket is only very slightly elevated, but not as tall as the normal Pro Tour lighthouses.
Ooh, I like the height and turn on this. Cadence just needs to check up. I think she's got it. No! Just outside the circle for a par save for Cadence. Oh. Lisa just kind of chilling.
Standstill
layup. Not a play you see very often.
No.
Lisa does have more of a flexing forehand, though, and if you flex, you can find the OB pretty easily. I think it calls for more of a hyzer, unless you're own.
Yeah, there was only 11 birdies on hole 6.
Dang.
That was way off. Let's see if Cadence can do a par save from deep circle 1.
A little short. Oh, there we go.
Missy under par for the first time in the round today. Owen gonna join her.
Remember how hot it was 2 days ago?
Yeah, t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Cadence. So tough to take that extra stroke when you're just inches off. Checking back in with the chase card. Haley King, black pants today.
And this is so good. Really trusting
Wow.
this disc to be overstable because she gives it a lot of height.
Big shot. This par 5 is the same as years prior, but they really tightened the bubble on the left side.
It's a little earlier and smaller.
Yeah, so the layup's kind of tougher, and it leaves a bigger third shot or even fourth shot if you have to do a layup than in previous iterations. Haley going across for the birdie.
This OB is also pinched down by the green.
Wow. Have you ever seen anyone land in there from that far at least?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Not without hitting the basket. Like, that was crazy.
It is crazy. And I bet there's maybe only a handful of birdies on that one too. Like that's a couple of big pumps. Wow. Just spiking it in there. That's so cool. I wish I range found how far that distance was.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Here it is, hole 7, hardest hole of the day, averaging at a full stroke over par. The OB pinching that Erika was talking about just before that ad, really is significant here. It's always been a difficult tee shot, especially with the headwind that we have today. Your second shot, it used to be, you can see that kind of like little belly of a bubble. It used to be further down the fairway, so you could kind of rip a distance driver and have room. And then your third shot was only, you know, an either overstable fairway or mid. But now you do have to consider maybe disking up. And when you're doing that, trying to land on such a small green, things can get out of control quickly. The neighbor to the right side of this fairway does not like frisbees or frisbee golf. There are discs nailed to the fence post along the road.
That's what I was going to say. He likes nailing them.
Yeah, so you got to keep your disc out of this yard. And thankfully they put up a net so to protect, you know, our valuable property with our beloved frisbees. Missy, unfortunately, not going to get the good play off the net. You do see a lot of times disc getting a bounce into the fairway, which is nice.
And they've tightened that corner so much that Missy might have to go from the short side.
Mm-hmm. Lisa throwing right at the center trees. It's very rare that your disc continues to make it through. She'll also be taking it from the short side.
This is one, I think this is one of the reasons this is the hardest hole is because errors just compound. I mean, this is such a demanding tee shot. And if you're out of bounds off the tee, it's so hard to even save a bogey. Good break for Cadence.
Yay, she deserved one. Yeah, it's you think about laying up, everyone does, but it's so short.
It's so short. You feel so dumb.
Yeah. So just got to go out there and get aggressive with it, and hope you don't come into contact with those dang poles on the right side.
Lisa from a little bit farther than Missy. It's definitely a little lower than you want, but she gets some nice ground play. But both of them gonna, I'm sure, lay up the next shot and then try to get it close for a bogey. It's a lot of pressure. Cadence, look at this tiny little corner she's in.
The pizza slice. And unfortunately, is she inbounds?
Yeah.
Oh man, the camera angle looked weird.
Yeah, that's like the biggest part of the bubble. And I don't know that she's far enough to really attack from there. And that's kind of a typical landing zone, just kind of highlighting how amazing Haley King's shots were. Looking good.
Yeah, Haley's
chill.
No.
And it sucks too because that used to be safe by so much.
Yeah, and this grass is so thick that you can't quite decide if your disc is going to get a big skip or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Haley landed past this bubble.
Yeah.
Huge shot. Missy's fourth with the OB stroke.
Yeah, she's just going standstill trying to play it safe. And yeah, I think no one's quite used to this new tight bubble.
It's definitely not in a place that considers like the typical FPO play here. Lisa pushing those flags on the right side, something I'm calling for flags. I'm like, give us flags. But those are in such a poor place for people.
That's a good point. Because, we didn't used to ride the right side, but now I think that's going to become the common play.
Yeah, you're forced to. Cadence not even going to go across here on the second one. She's going to progress up the center of the fairway.
That's a really good shot.
It is.
Quite narrow, that little tunnel.
Oh, lining it up. This looks, oh God, it's hard to say with the new OB, like 320 maybe?
Yeah. Plays a little shorter with the downhill, but full rip, and look at her go.
So good.
To save par. And that's a scary shot. If you land short, you end up throwing the same shot over and over. So.
It's also scary because it's slightly downhill. So you have to consider that. Like it is 320 feet, but you do have a hill helping a little bit. So you see a lot of players accidentally blast one by.
Missy also controlling her speed really nicely on her sixth. But yeah, you can see how those mistakes just stack. And this is a super common play, just hanging it out to the right and letting it hyzer in, making sure you get down there.
This one played with the most OB strokes of any hole today, and almost every fairway is lined with OB on both sides. 40.
40-something OB strokes? I was going to guess 30, and I thought that was crazy.
45 OB strokes,
wow.
on hole 7 today.
Well, when you have people taking 2 in one hole, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, there were 6 birdies.
I was one of those people, if that wasn't clear.
Nice. No, it wasn't. Oh, a nice putt from Lisa for a bogey save. Yeah, there were 6 birdies on this one, but 37% of the field with a double bogey or worse.
Ouch.
Yeah, and
it's wild, though, because it used to play hard, but just that little bit of an OB change did all of this.
Yes, for sure. It just completely changes the way you approach this hole.
Yeah, Lisa saving the bogey, really impressive after that OB early. And Cadence playing it super smart and clean for par.
Cadence, one of only 20% of the field to get the par. Pretty cool.
And Owen with a really nice par save from an OB stroke. An absolute feat.
Yeah, and this one will continue, I believe, to play as the most difficult hole.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of always dominates that stat here at Fox Run Meadows. Here's Paige ahead on the 9th.
Oh, what a beautiful little hyzer flip. Ramp off.
Yeah, trick shot. This is a hole that really does cater to the distance throwers, especially people that can disc down and throw with control. Paige with a beautiful slow speed disc, and she's going to have a very close birdie putt. Missy with only a 2-stroke lead, but Missy and Owen kind of pulling away from the rest of the field a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Eveline has the current hot round 2 down through 10. Hole 8. It's funny because people are going to be like, wow, a new hole. Nope. It's an old hole from 3 years ago.
It is. It used to be right here.
Used to be, yeah. The last 2 years, they shortened it into a par 3, which I liked. We got to see an ace there. It was pretty cool. Got to see a lot of birdies.
It was like a fun, hard hole.
It was, but like gettable.
Yeah.
This one, not so gettable. You see a lot of backhand, full flex shots, turnover shots, whatever, maybe a forehand. But it's really hard to get enough distance to be able to attack on the second. The OB really pinches in the middle of the hole and then is so close to the basket on the right side that it is very, very risky to attack this one. I don't think we'll see more than like a birdie or 2. I would be surprised.
Yeah. I played with Evelina today, and she threw like an absolute crush off the tee, and then it was just the most tester, difficult, high-risk shot ever to go for it, even with a really far, well-placed first shot. So it's just, I don't know. It's just a long par 4 that you're playing for par most of the field. Cadence, unfortunately, going to turn that disc. She's going to find the short OB, which used to come into play a lot on the par 3 that we played the last few years.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool. I think this was better as the par 3 for FPO.
Yeah, me too. I liked it because, like you said, it is gettable, but it was not easy.
No, it was really, we don't like get to throw that sharp of a turning shot or sharp of a forehand really ever. So it was like a cool skill.
And it was
highlight.
blind too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of like trusting your disc and trusting your practice.
Yeah. Missy would be probably circle 2 putting on that old pin. Cadence, falling.
No, check up. Oh my God.
Oh man. The spotter's like, he's like,
it's like the
sad
reveal.
to give him yeah. And yeah, that double OB, and that's still not an easy shot for Cadence.
I hope Cadence is okay. That looked kind of like a gnarly fall.
Yeah, it looked like a hard landing on her hip. Is this OB line?
I don't think it is pinched.
I think it's pretty like what it used to be.
Yeah,
it's just been a few years.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think it's about
from
3
years ago.
From 3 years ago. Like I can't. Maybe it's hard to say.
It is.
It's about the same. It's the same shape anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Own managing that pretty narrow fairway nicely. How far do you think it is from here for Missy?
I think it's like about 380.
Yeah,
maybe a little more than that, but it's uphill. So yeah, take that into account. It feels like 380.
Yeah, with OB 10 feet from it.
Yeah. And it's a turning shot too, so it's 380 with a right finish, not like a straight shot. You will find OB without a doubt if you throw 380 straight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is gorgeous. Come on, give her the fade. Oh no.
My goodness.
And this is that pressure cooker happening. you go OB, you try to recover, you go OB, you try to recover. Your eyes are so wide now that you don't know what's happening.
Oh, man.
Lisa also going to find OB, but should have a chance to save the bogey.
This is one where I'm glad we have. I was about to say I'm glad we have the throw counters because we would not be able to keep up.
Definitely not.
No.
I'm finding OB too. Yeah, speed control so important on this upshot.
It is so also bizarre to play 2 rounds at Brewster and then come play this type of hole.
Yeah,
with OB stakes everywhere.
Everywhere.
And every shot feels like just don't.
Just stay in bounds. Just stay in bounds. Take a little off, maybe. Yeah. And Cadence gonna be a quad.
Too many mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my caddy Kevin Bates for that joke.
Missy taking a nice clean par.
There were 2 birdies on this hole today. I'm gonna shout them out in all capitals. Cynthia Klesberga and Ella Hansen. 3s on that is incredible.
Really is.
Cynthia made a circle's edge putt. Ella looks like she had a 72-foot throw-in / long putt.
Sick. Lisa for double with those OB strokes. Owen taking a single with her OB stroke. Oof. Did this average... Did you say already?
No, I did not. 3/4 of a stroke over par. This one played as the 4th most difficult hole of the day. Fox Run, man. Not exactly inviting at all times.
Checking back in with Paige Pierce. Hole 10 also would have been probably a good guess for easiest hole now that I'm looking at it. Still not easy. None of them are. But Paige throwing her fierce on a little turning shot. I do believe they pinched the left side, or they did last year.
No, they did this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It used to be a much bigger bubble.
The right side's pinched just a little bit as well. Wow.
Silva.
Yes.
Great birdie.
Oh, man. 2 double bogeys.
Paige looks like floating around somewhere around even par.
Coming off the rare birdie on 9, getting this one too with a circle 2 putt.
Man, 2 birdies in a row out here.
Feels good.
Feels like a red squirrel. You know, feels like 4.
It does. Here is Evelina ahead on the 3rd card. She is on hole 11 with another pinched OB line. She got far enough where it doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so far?
It was beautiful.
Oh my. She knows it's good. I really like this hole. I don't like that they pinched the OB
behind the
more
basket.
than, well, no, on the left side of the drive.
I also don't like that there's OB like almost inside the bullseye behind the basket.
I swear. What a birdie though.
Beautiful birdie.
Just like every hole, you're like, is it tight? It is.
It's different.
It's different. Wow, Evelina 3 down with that one through 11, moving up 4 spots so far.
Let's wrap up the front 9 with hole 9. We watched Paige Pierce take a almost tap-in birdie, but look at the distance. It's 390 freaking feet downhill. Doesn't quite feel as downhill as the drone coverage makes it look. There's out of bounds all the way down the left and right side. I like a turning shot that kind of rides the left side OB and fades as you get closer to the basket. You see a lot of hyzers up the right side too. That just feels risky to me. You see
yours feels risky to me. Very different games.
Yeah, it's obviously player's choice here. It feels very risky to try to play it safe and just chop the hole up into pieces.
Yeah.
That's like this is one of the few holes where like that doesn't feel like an option. You just have to send it.
You do. That looks great from Missy.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the OB line in years past too has been up on that hill.
Yeah, way higher up.
On the left side, so you had a little room to err on the left. Now it is pulled multiple feet off the bottom of the hill. Just brutal.
It is brutal. This one I do kind of get because like so many people play it into the hill and we're just looking for that roll back down.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of a bailout play. So although I would prefer this not be pinched there, I do understand that one, you know?
Yeah, show off your skills. Lisa pushing that right side, and she gives it just enough height.
Wow, that's so good.
That's great.
Yeah, that's my preferred play too, but it does feel risky to do it right. Cadence. I like this play of keeping it low, so if you make an error, it gets to the ground, hopefully in bounds.
Only 6 competitors managed to get to circle 1 in regulation. 21 got to circle 2, so it's just tough to access this green. Cadence with a pretty little approach shot. Coming off of that big number, it's impressive to see her just keep these in bounds and maintain the control.
Yeah, it's hard to keep on keeping on out here.
Oh,
Lisa giving it a bid. I love that.
Her follow through is always backwards. It's so funny.
Oh, she's going to be pinned up on the rock.
Comes into play so fast. Here's Own, just barely OB. Oh.
I wish we had like a overlay of where the OB lines used to be.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
Missy.
Oh, girl.
Circle 2 birdie.
Yeah.
One of only 4 birdies on the hole today.
Give her that Jomez. Gorgeous. And that's going to get her 1 under par. Wait. Nope, even par.
And just to reiterate, this is a playoff event. You had to qualify to get here. These are 46 of the most talented disc golfers in the world. Only 4 birdies on this hole. It's a hard one. Shout out to Missy.
And a nice par save from Lisa as well. Cadence, a good par recovery after a brutal hole. Hard to come back from that snowman. All right. Whew.
Yeah.
Y'all having fun?
Yeah. Fox is always really crazy, but this has been especially crazy, especially on 7 and 8.
I love nothing more than just watching people be moderately to severely stressed.
Yeah. And just stacking strokes. I wish I could say the back 9 is easier. It's definitely not. I like it better. It's more my style of golf. It's a little bit more wooded.
Yep.
The fairways that are OB lined are a little bit more fair, it feels like to me. Not as many changes, but it's still so hard. And you never feel safe until you get off a hole 18.
Yep.
Like never.
Yeah. Even then you're like, am I okay?
Yeah. So come hang out with us on the back 9. It will continue to be entertaining if you're into this. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the Two Hot Geese.
Honk.
And I just want to apologize. We got it wrong. Madison and I will not be fired if we don't make it to 500,000 subscribers. It's going to be Big Germ, actually.
Yeah.
We're going to lose him.
He's on the chopping block, so make a decision.
Yeah. Tell your friends to subscribe. Save Big Germ. Hashtag.